Welcome to UTRGV Radio News. I'm Ramiro Gonzalez.
And I'm Jerry Galindo. It's great to be back with you all. We hope you're having a great week. Starting off our newscast today, our very own Samantha Garza gives us a special report on what you should watch out for on Halloween.
On Friday, October 18th, Edinburgh's Special Investigation Unit and SWAT team executed a search warrant and found 2 kilos of edibles and over 1 pound of marijuana to include THC candies. Edinburg PD Public Information Officer Ariel Benedict urges parents to check their children's Halloween candy, since a child would not be able to see the difference.
We want to stress to the community that Halloween is coming up, and it's important for the parents to check the candy before the kids eat the candy. The kids might get some candy like this in their bags and they will not know the difference. And it's very dangerous for a child to consume THC edibles.
20-year-old suspect Edwin Mercado was taken into custody and charged with manufacture and delivery of controlled substance. International business freshman Indira de la Cruz says distributors don't see the harm that they are doing.
I just think the people that give out weed and the candies, they don't have a heart. They don't see the harm that they're making in kids or in families even, or even in elderly people.
Edinburg PD stresses for the community to remain cautious and vigilant with their children on Halloween night. To report any suspicious behavior, contact Edinburg PD at 956-289-7700. This is Samantha Garza for UTRGV Radio News.
There is a new program coming to UTRGV School of Medicine. Jerry Galindo reports.
The UTRGV School of Medicine, in collaboration with the Honors College, introduced the Vaquero MD Program last week at the Edinburgh campus. Executive Vice President of Health Affairs at UTRGV and Dean of the School of Medicine, Dr. John Krause, explains exactly what the program will offer to incoming students.
We are launching, together with UTRGV's Honors College, the Vaqueros MD Pre-Medicine Early Assurance Program, which will identify and select a number of highly talented high school students who will earn their undergraduate degrees at UTRGV. And at the same time, they're accepted into our Honors College.
3-year medical student Patrick Ojaga tells more about how programs like these have affected his journey as an aspiring physician in the RGV.
There's so much health disparity, and be able to come and serve this area and continue to learn how to be the physician that this area needs. So programs like the MD Insurance Program are incredible for students like myself as a high school student.
President of UTRGV Guy Bailey explained how this program is an expansion of the Tuition Advantage program and is set to usher in a new generation of students to UTRGV.
What we're going to talk about today expands that program and really, I think, does things that are going to be remarkable for moving the valley forward, for moving education forward, and providing our students with the advantages that they deserve.
UTRGV Radio spoke with Dr. John Krause about what specifically is next for the School of Medicine and what students can expect for the future.
So we're working with some of our other health professions programs to also do early decision or early assurance programs. So about a month from now, come back and we'll have another conversation.
With the application for the program opening on November 1st until January 2020, UTRGV is set to recruit select South Texas high school students who are pursuing a medical education in the RGV. This is Jerry Galindo for UTRGV Radio News. Graduation is being hosted at a new location. Samantha Garza tells us more.
Earlier this month, the University Registrar announced that Brownsville students will attend the commencement ceremony on Friday, December 13th at the Harlingen Convention Center, while the Edinburgh ceremony will be held on Saturday, December 14th at the Bird Ogden Arena. Last semester, the ceremonies were held at the McAllen Convention Center and the Brownsville Jacob Brown Auditorium. University Registrar official Sofia Montes explains why the location had to be changed.
And we are not at the Jacob Brown Auditorium this December because it wasn't available on our commencement dates, but the Harlingen Convention Center is another alternative that has a comparable size and capacity for graduates and their guests. And then as for the Upper Valley ceremony location, we have for many years been at the McAllen Convention Center, but that facility also wasn't available this time around.
Bilingual senior Gloria Betancourt will attend the Harlingen Convention Center and explains why she prefers to graduate on the Brownsville campus instead.
I wish that it would be held on the campus, especially because this is the campus that I've been at, the entire time of my educational career. So it'd be nice that I'd get to bring my family, to come see the campus where, I spent many long hours,
Mechanical engineer senior Maximiliano Aguilar will graduate at the Bird Ogden Arena and thinks that the change of location is for the better.
I think we've gotten a lot to gain about the location changes. Like for example, I chose to graduate in the Bird Ogden Arena just because I think the ceremony will be bigger, probably more exciting.
Montes says that because of location capacity, graduating students attending the Bird Ogden Arena will receive 9 tickets, while those attending the Harlingen will receive 6. For more information or special accommodations, email the university registrar at gradcollege@utrgv.edu. This is Samantha Garza for UTRGV Radio News.
With the midterms beginning to close, Samantha Garza told us more about something to keep in mind.
As midterms come to an end, UTRGV's Counseling Center, the Center for Diversity and Inclusion, and the Dream Resource Center are teaching students how to meditate. UTRGV clinical therapist Felix Murad explains why the centers are collaborating to provide students with meditation skills.
The initiative came from us wanting to try new ways that can help students and staff find ways to relax and take time for themselves in the grand scheme of things for their wellness.
One of the meditations taught consists of resting in a comfortable spot, closing your eyes, and focusing on breathing. After a couple of minutes, you can slowly begin to awake the body and mind. Murad says this form of meditation helps students focus on the present rather than negative thoughts. In the efforts to help students unwind, group meditations will now be held in Edinburg at the University Center in room 323 at noon, and for Brownsville and Calvary 204 at 2:30 p.m. This is Samantha Garza for UTRGV Radio News.
This is your sports report.
Over the weekend, UTRGV beat the Lancers of California Baptist University 3-1 at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. The attack for UTRGV was firing on all cylinders as Barbara Silva, Sarah Cruz, Veronica Jandova, and Victoire Nama had double-digit kills. Head coach Todd Lowry talks about how his team is starting to come into form offensively.
I think this is probably the most efficient offensive outing that we've had in a long time, and starting to get that kill number up around 14-15 per set that we're earning a lot of points. So overall, I thought great team effort.
The highlight of the victory for UTRGV was head coach Todd Lowry earning his 500th career victory. Coach Lowry gives credit to his past and present players that have helped him reach that milestone.
Like I said, I've had a tremendous number of amazing young women over the course of 17 years, and put me in a good position to win a lot of matches, but really hats off to the kids that step on the court night in and night out and win those matches for us, and I give all the credit to them, and when we don't win, I'll take that and not getting them ready. So they give me everything they have during the week of practice, and then the wins just kind of fall in place on their own accord.
Looking forward to tonight's game at 7 p.m. at the UTRGV Fieldhouse against Utah Valley University. Coach Lowry says sophomore Carter Helmkamp will have to play a big role.
Hats off to Carter Helmkamp. Just digging one or two balls off that right side attack tends to put pressure on people, and then they start trying a little harder, hitting a little harder angle, and they start making some hitting errors.
For UTRGV Radio Sports, I'm Luis Rubio.
Our very own Luis Rubio gives us a very special Preseason reports women basketball.
With the 2019-2020 season now only a week away, UTRGV women's basketball is hard at work looking to prove the Western Athletic Conference their worth. UTRGV is projected to finish 4th in the WAC according to the WAC preseason coaches poll, a ranking that head coach Lane Lord says is justified, but is still looking to prove the rest of the WAC wrong.
Where they picked us is probably about right, but we feel like with the players we brought in that we can certainly do much better than that.
With 13 new players on the roster, Coach Lord likes the experience the team brings and the chemistry the team has created over the past few weeks of practice.
We've got a really good mixture of freshmen and then 2 graduate transfers and a couple junior college transfers. So we've got some older players that have played 70, 80, 100 games, a couple NCAA tournaments in those transfers, and then we have some really talented freshmen, and I really feel like our 22 and 23-year-olds have done a great job with the 18-year-olds, which is hard to do a lot of times, but they've shown great leadership.
With UTRGV women's basketball season opener next Thursday, October 7th at 7 p.m. at the UTRGV Fieldhouse against Texas Southern, Coach Lord has a message for the students and fans of UTRGV women's basketball.
We really need the fans to come out, the student body to come out and support us. We're going to be fun to watch. We're going to be very talented, and I think it's going to be an unbelievable season for UTRGV. And we can do this together, but we need everybody to come out and support us.
For UTRGV Radio Sports, I'm Luis Rubio.
Now, this week's weather report.
Hello, Vaqueros. This is Jerry Galindo with your RGV weather. We hope you enjoyed the Rush weekend. We have a sunny and lightly cloudy forecast today up until Wednesday, with highs reaching the mid-90s and lows dropping to the mid-50s by Wednesday. We should expect some light rain by Thursday, with the rest of the week sticking to the high 80s and dipping to the low 60s around midnight. You should expect a mostly sunny and partly cloudy weekend with temperatures sticking around the low 80s.
Here's what's going around campus.
The Brownsville Recreation Center will be hosting the Pumpkin Fitness Challenge this Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. The objective of the challenge is to try to carry a pumpkin through an obstacle course for a chance to win some free prizes. Contact the Rec Center for more information at 956-665-7808.
UTRGV's Flautista Ensemble presents Hollow Flute 2019. The concert is free and open to the public. Prizes will be handed out to the best costume in the audience and on stage tonight at the TSC Performing Arts Center from 7 to 8:30 p.m. For more information or special accommodations, call 956-882-7025.
The UTRGV Dance Program presents Ethereal Pathways. The event will take place at the UTRGV Performing Arts Complex at the Edinburg campus. Admission will be $7 for students, seniors, and general admission will be $5. This event starts at 7:30 this Thursday. Contact the Performing Arts Complex at 956-665-3881 for more information and special accommodations.
Today, the Brownsville Student Union will host the Vaquero Ice Cream Bar from 12:15 to 2 p.m. All students are welcome to enjoy free ice cream with Halloween toppings. For more information, call 956-665-7989.
And that's all we have for this week's UTRGV Radio Newscast. If you have a story idea, don't forget to send us an email, of course, at radio@utrgv.edu.
And from all of us here at UTRGV Radio News, thank you for listening.